We are live out at City Market, catching up with some old friends, and this week it's Zoe Nunez. She just spent her last 4 years out at Notre Dame. So just to start, Zoe, tell me about how that went for you.
It was awesome. It was really challenging, but I made some really good friends. I loved my team, and I loved the professors. I really feel like I got a great education, and I'm excited for what the future holds.
Yeah, and talking about the future, you're heading off to Michigan State for a year, right, with the COVID year. Just walk me through that a little bit.
Yeah, so COVID, one silver lining, gave me an extra year of eligibility. So I wanted to get the biggest bang for my buck and find a master's program that I could get in 1 year. And the stars just aligned. They had a brand new coach come from Illinois State that she just won a bunch of championships there, and they did really well. So I'm really excited to play with her and play with a new group of girls and just learn something new.
So is that the biggest selling point for you, a new coach coming in? Is she able to sell you on the program at Michigan State?
I think the coaching staff and just the master's program too. It's the #1 market research master's program in the country, so it's going to be really tough, but I'm excited.
Tell me about a little bit the 4 years you had at Notre Dame. What's been the biggest improvement in your game?
I would probably say my mental game, just staying tough throughout the entire game and not going with the ebbs and flows that come with volleyball. Just trying to be that steady presence that everybody can lean on when you're in that tough situation. So I think that's a really hard part of volleyball, and it's something that I'm still working on, but I've definitely improved a lot.
And this off season, what has that been like for you? Just getting ready for a new school, still trying to keep up on the training. How's that been?
So I only really had the spring off. After we finished in the fall, I was in the transfer portal, and then in the summer we kind of got going right away. We went early June, so I didn't have much of a break, but it was fun. I mean, it was a new summer, just training with my new teammates, and we lifted and practiced every day just to get ready for preseason, and I feel like we're ready to go. So. And
is there anything in your game that you've been working on that you wanted to change a little bit as you head to a new team, or is it just really reinforcing what you're best at?
I think we're going to change a little bit of the strategy, but not a whole lot of the mechanics, so just a little bit.
Well, it was great to catch up with you, Zoe. So glad you could have been out here. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be back to wrap things up right after the break.